Myself Sharvari Anand Vanve from class 10th, Vidya Pratishthan English Medium School. I am an Acharya Academy student. So firstly, I would like to thank all the Acharya Academy's team for arranging this Dronacharya competition and filling some colors in this board life during quarantine in the life of all the students. So, I am here to tell you some interesting facts about physics. So let's start with it. Number 1. The speed of time. So, if you travel at a speed of light, time would stop. According to the Einstein's theory of relativity, the faster you travel, the slower time passes as relative to you and your surrounding. So, if you zip around a Ferrari for an hour, you would have aged ever so slightly less than if you had just chilled at the home on the computer. So, the extra nanoseconds that you get might not be the worth of a guess. But hey, it's not an option. Now, you know that there's no one who can travel with the speed of light, and that's not possible. Technically speaking, moving with that fast speed requires an infinite amount of energy, and frankly, no one has that energy till now. Next, spot that star. Our sun bends light. Affected by the gravity, the path of beam of light is not entirely straight. So, if a beam of light from a distant star passes close to our sun, it will actually bend slightly around it. The effect on the observer like us is that we see stars at different spots than they are actually located. Next, where's the mass hiding? The amount of total mass in the universe is vastly greater than the mass we actually think or account for. Physicists developed an explanation for this, and the leading theory is that of dark matter. It is a mysterious substance which emits no light, which accounts for the missing mass. Dark matter and the dark energy accounts for approximately 95% of the mass in the universe. Interesting. Next, understanding cosmic expansions. Here's where the things get little trippy. Before it was a TV show, Big Bang Theory was an important explanation for origin of the universe. Basically, the universe started as an explosion. Debris means planets, stars were flung around in all the directions driven by the enormous energy exerted by the blast. Because of this, debris is so heavy, we would expect that these explosions would slow down after a while. But here's the catch. It has not slowed down at all. In fact, the universe is expanding faster than over the time. This is crazy. Like if you threw a basketball, then it would go faster and faster and never coming back on the ground. So, the prevailing explanation for this is that force exerted by the dark matter and dark energy is propelling the cosmic expansions. Next, so many hydrogen atoms. The most abundant atom in the universe is the hydrogen atom. Nearly 74% of atoms in the Milky Way galaxy are hydrogen atom. That's interesting. Next, say what now? Electrons, as you know them, but actually they behave differently when it's being observed. That's right. The mere act of observation can completely change the outcome of the event. In the famous double-slit experiment, researchers proved that when a camera observes an electron, it acts as a particle. But when no equipment is used to observe the electron, it acts like a wave and particle simultaneously. There's an enormous disagreement and lack of uncertainty as why to this occurs. Next, feather versus bowling ball. All objects fall at the same speed. You would be forgiven for assuming that the heavier objects will fall faster than the lighter ones. It sounds like common sense. Besides, a bowling ball drops more quickly than a light feather. But really, the force with which the gravity pulls them towards it is the same. So, it pulls it towards the earth, towards the center of the earth. So it means that if you repeated this feather versus bowling ball experiment on the surface of the moon where there is no presence of atmosphere, both the things would hit the ground at the same time. Here on the earth there is a presence of the atmosphere, so the air resistance makes the feather to come slow down its speed. Empty space. There are in the annals of the science some facts that are simply beggars belief. Things that if they had not been studied for the years by the most intelligent minds on the globe, I would feel tempted to dismiss instantly as a stupidified driving of an absolute lunatic. In the case, I feel still tempted to do that. Apparently, all the matters that makes up the human race could fit in a sugar cube. That's not. That's right. Everyone you have ever seen, everyone you have ever known and ever lived would be squashed into a little hunk of matter about half an inch on each side only if we are reduced down to our basic components. Atoms are after all 99.999% empty space. Mind blown. Next, multicolored holes. Black holes, as you know them, are not black. They are very dark for sure, but they are not black. They glow slightly, giving off the light across the spectrum, including visible light. This radiation is called Hawking's radiation, after the former Lucasian professor of mathematics, Cambridge University, Stephen Hawking, who first proposed for its existence. Because black holes are constantly giving off this radiation, therefore they are losing mass and they will eventually evaporate if they do not have another source of mass with them. Next, mass is the king. Gravity keeps Earth and the solar system and other planets in our solar system in the orbit around the sun. It also keeps the moon in the orbit around the Earth. So that's all. At last, I just want to say that imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating processes and giving birth to the evolution. This was given by Albert Einstein. If you like my video, please vote for me. Thank you.